Rainforest. Thick forests found in wet areas of the world are called rainforests. Most people are familiar with hot, tropical rainforests filled with trees that stay green year-round. But there are other kinds of rainforests, too. Temperate rainforests grow in cooler parts of the world, such as the northwestern United States and southern Australia. Monsoon rainforests have a dry season and trees that shed their leaves each year. They grow in Southeast Asia. The rest of this article will focus on tropical rainforests because they are important to the health of the entire planet. Where tropical rainforests are found. Tropical rainforests grow around the equator in the hot, wet region called the tropics. They are found in parts of the tropics that get more than 70 inches 180 centimeters of rain each year. Parts of South and Central America, Western and Central Africa, Southeast Asia, and Australia have tropical rainforests. Features. Tropical rainforests can be divided into several sections. At the top of the forest is a thick layer called the canopy. It is formed by the spreading branches and thick leaves of tall trees. The canopy blocks much of the sunlight from the area below. The canopy can be between 100 and 170 feet 30 and 50 meters above the ground. A few very tall trees stick up above the rest of the canopy. They are called emergent trees. Many animals and insects live among the treetops of the canopy. The section below the canopy is called the understory. It contains small trees, shrubs, and plants. Many of these are saplings, young trees. Their stems reach up toward the light. However, these smaller trees generally do not receive enough sunlight to grow into adult trees. On the forest floor, bacteria, fungi, and insects help to break down dead plants and animals. This process creates a thin, rich top layer of soil that provides nutrients to the roots of the plants and trees. Because this layer of soil is thin, most of the trees have shallow root systems. Life in tropical rainforest. The trees found in tropical rainforests stay green all year, though they do shed their leaves sometimes. Palms are among the most common trees. Below the thick canopy, other plants have to compete with each other to get enough light. As a result, many plants use other plants to reach toward the sunlight. For example, woody plants called lianas attach to the stems of other plants and climb from the ground to the canopy. Mosses, ferns, and orchids may also attach themselves to larger plants. Each area of the rainforest has thousands of species, or types, of animal. Many plant-eating animals live in the canopy, for example, monkeys, flying squirrels, and sharp-clawed woodpeckers. At the lower levels of the forest are animals that run, flutter, hop, and climb in the undergrowth. On the rainforest floor are such animals as chimpanzees, gorillas, elephants, pigs, deer, and leopards. Tropical rainforest in danger. Tropical rainforests grow in many poor countries. Some poor countries sell the wood and other resources of rainforests to make much-needed money. This often means that entire sections of the forest are destroyed. The loss of rainforests endangers many plants and animals that live nowhere else in the world. Some of these plants and animals may become extinct if their rainforest habitat is destroyed. The destruction of tropical rainforests also affects the environment of the rest of the world. Through the process called photosynthesis, plants produce oxygen and absorb carbon dioxide gas from the atmosphere. Because the number of plants in tropical rainforests is so huge, the forests produce much of the world's oxygen, which all animals need to live. When forests are burned, massive amounts of carbon dioxide escape into the atmosphere. This carbon dioxide leads to a problem called global warming.